playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. This is going to be a fun one. We're going to take on a battle where we try to meet some objectives in our quests. We'll take a look at that in a second, and we have a lot of tokens to draw, including a big run from legendary tokens. We'll take a quick look here and then come back after we get through some other stuff we got to do. You probably know what that is. So we've got 75 latest legends tokens to draw, and we're getting really close. Today we'll probably get enough draws in to champion a 5-star character, and maybe 2, but probably 1. We'll see how it goes. We'll do a bunch of draws to do that in our vaults and then from our normal recruit stores, and then we'll come back to do the latest legends. But one of the things we have to talk about is our, well, let's look at this first. Let's look at our anniversary pass. So it's crunch time. There's only 4 days and a half left to get to 50 steps along the progress here, and I'm at what, 44. So I think we're in good shape to meet these objectives. But the last few that we have to do are super important because the rewards toward the end are the best. So we got a couple other rewards. Let's claim the free ones, and then we still have to unlock the premium side, but only once we know we're going to be able to do that. So there we go. I think claim all. Did that work? There we go. All right, so we've got a few more things claimed here, and we got to get to 50. So we got another head pool in that list, some red ISO, normal ISO, and support tokens and stuff. Claim that. So in the quests, this is big. We got to figure these out to get done with that progress. The first one is win 15 missions with either Howard the Duck, Devil Dino on your team. And I think we might skip that one. We're going to make it up in other ways here. Match or destroy 15 repeater tiles. Now that sounds like a fun challenge for today. That'll be our first battle. We'll try to see how many of 15 we can get done in one wave battle. And then looking really good on the weekly stuff. So we only need that one mission to get these 3 locked in. So we'll beat that mission, come back here and collect our progress. Make 60 blue matches. We'll see how we do on that. Not going to focus on it so much. But for repeater tile makers that we want to actually match them away or destroy them, as opposed to most repeater tile characters, you want to kind of keep those repeaters on the board, usually. So let's look at this team. We'll jump into this wave match here. Is this the one? Did I get the one that's got the higher level enemies? Yeah, 330. All right. So this team is a repeater tile team, sure. And but usually I'm a big fan of Apocalypse and his yellow ability for those repeater tiles. It adds additional damage to all your other ability damage, but also creates protect tiles. That's great, but we want to match or destroy our repeaters this time. So let's do something else. Let's go to a save team that I loaded up, and this will mostly be our challenge here. We'll load this team. So we want to, man, maybe there's a problem with this team. We'll talk about it. Jubilee is nowhere close to being champion. She's only 210. And her black ability is kind of cool with extra life here. So she starts the battle with 8 3-turn extra life repeater tiles, but we don't have that ability yet. So I'm actually going to purchase this with shards. There we go. I'm only going to purchase level 1 for now, but that'll get us to start with 8 repeaters on the board. They have some effect to basically, if she gets down, she can come back when certain objectives are met. I'm going to keep the rest of her shards handy in case I level her up, and you never know if you're going to get all reds from here on out or whatever. So I don't want to spend the shards early, but that'll be fun for her. And then we got to decide between Iceman or Ronin. So with Iceman, he's got a really good green ability for his Icemen. It only costs 7 green. Will probably boost some AP prior to battle, and he creates 5 2-turn repeater tiles, and they do a lot of damage, by the way, to random enemies, but also when they're matched away, they deal team damage immediately. So that's pretty cool. I think maybe we'll stick with Iceman here, but let's look at Ronin. So with Ronin's ability, his blue ability, Uncompromising Power, it only costs 6 to get started. It creates 2 repeater tiles at first, but then when they count down, they actually duplicate themselves. And when you match one, you get damage for how many are on the board. This is such an underappreciated ability in the game. Yes, it takes a number of turns to build up, but it is amazing once it gets going. So if you've got a longer battle, like a big wave battle like this, I think we'll stick with Ronin and play that blue. So we've got blue and black. Now, the reason I think Iceman might be a problem is because of his blue passive on ice. It actually spends blue and automatically to make stun tiles, basically. So that'll spend the blue we want to get played from Ronin. So since that's the case, we could probably pick a number of 4-star characters that also are good with repeater tiles. So in his place, let's just go with this to make it easy. Let's go with Captain Marvel. She passively creates a green repeater tile. I know there's other characters that have a good way to do it, but that'll be fine because if we match it away, she'll also be building up green for us. So let's do this just to make a little bit of AP gathering easier. We'll boost blue. Let's go. See if we can win here. Ah, cool. Okay, so there's Jubilee's repeaters. Now they are locked, so we'll have to make some matches to try to get them unlocked here. And we'll also go for Ronin and Captain Marvel's repeaters. There's Ronin's Judgment Call. So if we do this black ability, black match, it'll match those blue above it. And I think if you look at the board, it's going to set up an extra move for us. Do you see how that works? We'll see if I'm right. Cool, it sure did. And we have that extra move. Can we move this green to the right to match those repeaters first? Nope, because of the locks. There we go. So this extra move will destroy that repeater at the bottom, and that happens to be Captain Marvel's repeater. Nice, and I sure wish I could move this blue to the side, but we can't. So we'll see what other matches get lined up here in a second. Those locks are tough to deal with. Okay, well here's one. I don't know how I didn't see that at first, but there we go. So if you help me keep count, that's probably 2. Do you think we're going to be able to get 15 in one wave battle? I don't know. That might be tough. Might take a couple of plays to do this. So, what do we want to do? The critical can match the blue above. We've got 5, so that'll be the 7 we need. Okay. So now we have, let's let Judgment Call fire off. All right, so now we can play Uncompromising Power. Here we go. Check this out. Okay, it created 2 repeaters. Now we don't want to match them right away because every 2 turns they will replicate. What do we want to do here? We could match, yeah, let's match that locked repeater away, and there we go. Again, I just said I don't want to match his repeaters, but they will replicate every couple of turns. Extra move lined up. This should be a really good one. Match 4 in yellow. Cool. Okay. So repeater match this way. We're doing pretty good. I think we have a big problem with that countdown below. So here's what we're going to do. Let's see if Ronin's red ability... he didn't do any damage against us in the last turn. We need that to work. So alright, let's just do this extra move here. Lucky. Alright. Let's play Photonic Rush. Now this will destroy tiles in a random row, and hopefully it'll destroy some of those locks if we're lucky. Let's see where it goes. Nope, but it did take out the enemy, so we don't have to worry about getting hit by his team damage from his countdown tile. Okay, things are looking good. We need to go for blue again to get Ronan's countdowns out, or repeater tiles out again. I messed up by getting those matched. There we go. So that's Event Horizon. We've got our blue, uncompromising power again. So, all right, Rick, don't match those away yet. Let them start duplicating after 2 turns, and then we can start matching them away. Okay. No reason to avoid getting more blue, because we can always add more repeaters. Nice. All right, so I wish it kind of gave us a count of how many repeaters are out, but that's all right. We'll just track it on our own here. Those tiles are pretty locked up at the bottom. Hopefully, we could get the board to shuffle if our matches toward the top start getting a little too difficult. Not a lot of action here, but this is all strategy. All right, now the uncompromising power repeater tiles are really starting to build up on the board. We have a match 4 in red that has a repeater tile in it, and he's got about 4 through the board. Let's see what kind of damage we get from this. 21,000 total for that match, just because it added up the extra damage from the repeater tiles. That's great. Cool. So every couple of turns, those are going to start continue to duplicate. What do we want to do now? We just don't have any matches toward the bottom. Let's go here. More repeaters from Ronin. Cool. Wow, this is great. So now we can match these 2 repeaters. Big time damage, and it's just going to keep going every couple of turns. Insane. Okay. Wave 3, enemies 3. For the board to shuffle, but I don't know that we're going to get that lucky. Watch this blue match with a, let's check. Is this the uncompromising power again? It is. Watch this damage. Enemy has 22, well, 22,700. Down. Look at those repeaters now. This is crazy. We're going to get 3 at once. Both enemies down. 22,000 damage. Incredible. So, did you keep count the whole time? I was not able to. Worried about what we're going to say during the match. Wasn't able to keep track. Let's look at our quests here. 14 out of the 15 needed. That is hilarious. So I'll play another match later and collect that myself. While we're all here, let's go down to these. All right, 55 missions within a week. Clearly, that's not too hard to do if you play about once a day. 50 matches, very easy to do. And create 50 countdown tiles. We had to focus on that one, but we got all 50. Claim it. So things are looking good for our anniversary pass progress. That does put us up to 48. We just need 2 more in another video. That's going to be easy to do. Great. So let's move on to our vaults for the night. We're going to draw from our vaults, and then, before we get into the vaults, let's look real quick before you guys forget. There's no way you'd forget. You'd remind me in the comments. We have 139 or so champion level rewards to add in all different levels from 2-star up through 5-star. So we'll roster some, level some, and I gotta hurry up because the 3-star, the Hunter, expires in an hour, and I don't want to lose that. So we'll do that. But a quick look at our 5-stars. This is what's important. We got Deadpool, or should we say Hot Pool? We've got a level on Nova. We've got Agatha. Then we got Mephisto from. I bought it for the $10 package. I broke down and bought it, but it's good to support the game. And then the Hot Pool Red, and then 2 more Agatha. But here's what you need to pay attention to. All 3 of Agatha's covers here are yellow. So that is a big deal because you know how I talk so much endlessly about shards? Well, if you look at the 5-stars that we need to level up here, I'll point out that what if we would have already spent this 2,500 shards and gotten her up to like 332 or whatever? That could have really backfired if I would have bought too much yellow, and now we got three covers in yellow to add in, right? So if you can wait, it's good to save your shards until you know what natural covers you get, and then you can apply all the yellows here and only spend shards on purple or blue. So, all right, rant over. Let's get back into the draws here on the vaults, and then we'll level up everything together. 11th anniversary lightning vault. I still don't think we're going to make any purchases here, but it's still tempting because there's such good items, especially these bundled rewards and more. I think we'll skip that. Terms of disservice, we'll do a draw there some other time. That's a steal. So we just have 1 token here. There's some really good hits on 4 stars and 5-star shards and legendaries. Let's see what we get. Okay, 4-star Peggy Carter. That is a good hit. I'm actually trying to avoid these 4-star ascended characters for now. You guys are going to probably tell me in the comments later that's crazy. Those are really good to get rostered. And I believe it. Some 3 stars ascended to a 4-star are probably amazing. Ghost Rider and Friends will come back to. Deadpool, that ends tomorrow, so I'll get into that event and get a bunch of tokens for next time. So, Marvel Zombies, if you saw the last video, we got this vault reset, so there's some really good items in here. Look at this. I've already drawn 6, and we got 4 of the top items already hit. You guys with the viewer luck really have done it so far. So, let's just do 1 token. And there it is, just a heroic. So this time, I don't think I'm going to spend that 100 hero points like I had been. Let's spend it on the 11th anniversary vault. Really good 5 stars in here, mostly the fan favorite characters, and such good 4 stars. Great hits on hero points. Man, I would love to hit that. And then also a mix of other 3s and more. Okay. Old Man Logan, Wolverine, what a hit. Got one of the 5-star items. Claim it. Cool, let's scroll over. All right, there it is. That's the first big item we've got out of the 11th anniversary vault. Sounds good. And, oh, that's what we're going to do. The other mission we're going to play is the DDQ. I think let's go straight into it. And then we'll do the rest of our draws. I think that's about it for now. We'll do some randoms here when we come back. But right now, while we're thinking of it, let's get into Deadpool's Daily and play the Crash of the Titans. We got to beat Vulture. This ends tonight after all week, so I don't want to run out of time. Spider-Man 2099. Miguel will have no problem with this match whatsoever. All we have to do is keep Vulture from matching black. And by the way, since we're going to win so easily, let's go ahead and just boost AP in black, because his ability, Uprising, is probably one of the highest potential damaging abilities in 4-star land for just natural damage. And I really can't believe how much damage this can do. Now, you don't always save all of your countdowns here, so you can lose them. and may not get all the damage. But if you do get it, it's 2891 at this level, immediate damage, and then you convert 5 web tiles into 1 turn countdown tiles, which all go off on the next turn if you can save them and keep them safe so that they do. And it's 6100 damage each times 5. That is 35 30 I mean 35, sorry, you know how much damage is 35,000 plus the 2891 is what I was trying to get at. So that is insanity. Let's see if we can get that to fire off. And it's only going to work if we get all this black here. And here's a pro tip for you, or whatever you want to call it. There's a match 4 on the board. A lot of times people rush and go, ooh, match 4, let me get that. Purple doesn't help us. That's not one of our colors. Purple isn't one of his colors. So the only reason that it would be kind of beneficial for him to get is the 2 black tiles that are also in the path of the match 4. But if he takes that, we can do something else, like get a match 3 in black here, and we'll get the next black match as well. Cool. In fact, is there a better way we can trigger that? No, probably not. Let's do this white match that drops black above. Spider-Man does damage every time we match one of his strong colors. And let's see. Let's do this black match. We're going to meet our objective of getting our ability ready to play. He has to take that match 4 again. See how the planning worked out pretty well. Okay, so how many web tiles are on the board? 5 or more? Perfect. Way more than 5. Let's play Uprising. Cool animation there. So he took the damage right away, and just add this up. Each one has the ability to do 6,100 damage. What? That is just so crazy. Let's make a black match that will make it so that there isn't another match for him to make. Here we go. Told you that would be easy. Just incredible. Okay. So I wanted to get that in for sure, first of all, before I forgot, and it ran late on the evening, but we get all of our rewards plus that legendary token, because we're going to need that right in a little bit. So are we done with our vaults? Let's go down to some of our randoms here and just get a couple more draws done for extra tokens. So where are we at here? Purple Man, sure. All right, good hit on Headpool. Colleen Wings, sure, we'll do these 3. Just in case we get some other characters to level up when we go to level up the 130 plus champion rewards. There's a hit on Luke Cage, just an Ares, and hey, perfect. The 3-star Hunter, which I need to get her rostered and leveled up soon. Champions Vault 2.0. Let's see what that's all about. Great hit on 4-star Hawkeye. That was probably a pretty big vault when it came out. We'll do this one just to get it played and out of our way. 5,000 ISO, sure. I'll take it. Symbiote Goo. I'm sure you know who that's all about. Our reward is 3-star Blade. That's 20. That's a little too many for right now. Let's do this Meet Rockin' and Groot. Set of 2. 3-star Hawkeye. Looks good. Another Champions 2.0 Vault. 4 draws. We'll run these out as well. What a hit. 4-star Blob. Bring down the house green ability. Yeah, these must be pretty big tokens from a really rewarding vault, it looks like. Yeah, absolutely. 4-star Legion. Man, you guys are really running hot on the viewer luck. Make sure to save some of that luck for the legendaries we're going to draw. Here's a hit on Talos. Are these basically legendary tokens that I didn't get back to before? And is there a chance at a 5-star? Nope, just 3-star Kang there. You guys are just running way too good. All right. We'll do this Deadpool and the one below it, and that'll be it for the token draws today before legendaries. All right. Little bit of a hit on from Red ISO to get a support. All right, we'll do this Dr. Bong as well, just in case we get lucky. There's 2-star Electro and another 2-star. Okay, I think that's it for now. We've got a lot more to come back soon and a lot of champion rewards to level in. Over 150 total items. Let's go to the 2-stars. I usually do these on my own here so you don't have to sit through it. And man, I have to get Electro and Nightcrawler rostered also. 6,700 hero points. Is it worth it to roster all these 2-stars? Probably, because they do cycle through all the extra rewards. Yep, that's just my part. My hard part is just dealing with all of the needs for hero points while I was slowing down on the game. Okay, so I'll collect all these 2-stars and pause it for just a moment. Okay, I got a bunch of those added in. Let's do these head pools. So I guess we're going to spend the roster slot hero points for Electro on the 2-star level so we can train him up. We've got a bunch in a row. He should be able to be championed. Let's go. I haven't reviewed him to see what the best spec layout is, but that won't matter much. There we go, champion 2-star. Couple more levels to add in here. 3-star Vulture in the process. Okay, sounds good. You guys can let me know if you go 535 or whatever you do. We'll get Nightcrawler recruited for the 2-star. Okay, good. We have another blue, and then we can champ him. We're spending ISO like crazy as well. Hopefully we get a lot of great rewards. All right, he is ready, and we have, let's see, Iron Patriot, a lot of him in a row. We'll do this as well. Didn't have him rostered. Can you believe it? Level 4 in red. Take these up as far as we can go. 454, sure, sounds good. Another champion. Okay, oh, all right. So Aunt May is his 3-star reward. Cool, that's it for the 2-stars. We've got Ghost Rider down there. I'll worry about that within the next 10 days. 3s, all right, a lot of 3-stars to do. And you can see I also have to recruit the Hunter. That is a lot of hero points we're spending just on roster slots. Oh, just level 2 in yellow and 3 in black. All right, 523 coming along all right. Luke Cage and Phyla Vel. We have more time on her. I hate to lose this Luke Cage, and we're only at 1,935. Do we have any 4-stars I have to recruit? Purple Man, but 9 days. No problem. Okay, so we'll get there. Let's recruit Luke. Since I had a max champion of him and I sold him out for hero points and a roster slot. Okay, let's level some more characters up. Get some HP back. Get some ISO. And hopefully we can get, and command points, of course, but hopefully we can get a couple more legendary tokens from the 3 and 4-stars that we're leveling up. Dev pool takes a couple of levels. Let's go Doom, we just rebuilt here recently. Thor. Gamora with some hero points. That's what we need. Beast, Loki. We'll try to rush through the 3 stars. We'll take a little more time with the 4 stars. 3 command points from Iron Man. Oops, had some shards we could level up on Hulk. We'll see if we come back around to him. We'll wait on shards. Oops, sorry, wrong button. And 3s again. Okay, looking good. We can save Blade. Kang will level up Vulture. Okay, 4 stars. Here we go. This is the bigger action. A lot more stuff going on here since we did a bunch of these draws last time. Lady Ock is at 201. We'll save those shards until we know more. Shuri with the Killmonger shards. Nice. Mockingbird LT. That's our first one. We need that. We'll see how many we add up to after all of these rewards. Command points and more from Monica. Totally Awesome Hulk with just 3 command points. MODOK. Couple of him. We'll take more CP. 7 there. Throg with the Beta Ray Bill shards. Nicely done. 100 hero points. And you guessed it, more Bill shards. That's great. That could lead to a Beta Ray Bill level up, and if so, that'll be a nice reward. So what do we have here? We've got more than 4 levels on Human Torch. $454. We'll spend the ISO, 365,000. We are burning through ISO like crazy, guys. Legendary token for the champion level. And once again, 454 currently on the spec. That's just where I randomly ended up. You guys let me know how you spec out Annihilus, and if it's a good recommendation in the comments below, I'll get him into a match pretty soon. Levels on Dupe and Jean Grey. Command points are adding up nicely. We're heading toward 9,200 again. Remember, we had, what, 10,300 at the high point before we started drawing things like crazy. Levels on Domino, Nick Fury, Thanos. Got to get these rewards in so we can earn more legendary tokens. We're going to draw a bunch today. We could get a 5-star championed today once again. That'll be great. Couple on Abominus, 433. All right, pretty decent build on him so far. 7 command points from Super Skrull. Cyclops. Got a 5-star shards coming up next. Excellent. Prowler with the 8 command points. And ISO. Lockjaw. Command points there. Level on Deathlock. Where did Colleen Wing end up? Okay, there you go. That's the one I was wondering. We can champion her. Ouch. 365 ISO. And promote to a champion. Another LT. And a bunch of rewards here. Cool. Okay. Well, 544 good, or if you recommend that she should be spec'd out a different way, sounds great. I imagine Flashing Blade could do a bunch of damage on her red, so let me know how best to build her. Another level on Dupe I should have seen earlier. Captain America with the 5-star shards. Okay. Cloak and Dagger. CP, just 2. Thing has a saved cover, but we need red or green to be able to champion him. Peggy, Hawkeye with the 5-star Hawkeye shards and 100 hero points. Very nice. Okay, there's the blob we just got. There's the Legion, 100 HP, and Talos. Great. So with all those rewards, we got well over 9,200 in command points, but the important thing is the hero points is enough to afford another roster slot soon enough, so we'll wait on that. Here's the 5 stars. So, all right, we just got the Old Man Logan, and he's got another level to go, so we'll grab those command points as well. 465. Really quick look at Living Legend. What's that do now? Up to 26,000 damage to the target and destroy 4 friendly special tiles. 7135 damage for each destroyed. Wow. Nice way, nicely done on the revamp for him. Okay, so we know that we got the Mephisto black ability, so he's at 211 and nearly 2,000 shards. So he's in good shape. So that's 4 covers and nearly the equivalent of 4 covers worth of shards. So he's at an 8 out of 13 build so far, just about. Looking good for a character that's not in LTs yet. Let's go to Nova. Train up the black ability that we saw last time. So he's at 411 with 3,200 shards. So that's over 6 covers, and that means he's at 12 out of 13 cover levels. So keep that in mind. He's at 12. We only need 13. So we're going in to draw LTs in a second, and it's going to be great to get him champed, but I'm not in a hurry. We want to root for these two. So here we go. The bottom cover is Deadpool's yellow. He goes to 221, and what do we have? His red as well. There we go. Red shirt goes to 3. So at 231, and we just have over 2 covers worth of shards. So that's 6, 7, 8. He's at 8 cover level equivalent, and we need to get more results on him. So 5 more covers to be a champion, and he has a feeder in Dr. Bong, and Dr. Bong has about 4 or 5 levels until we get a yellow cover again. So let's root for a lot of purple if we can on our draws, and here is Agatha. So we got all yellow from those draws. She's at 4. 114 is the natural covers that we got for her. So we need to root for purple for her and also blue. And try not to get yellow if we can. But if we do, it's okay because we only run into trouble if we get yellow twice in a row from cover draws. And we can make up the rest in shards. So if you add it up, she's got 5 in shards is an equivalent, plus the below, that's 5 plus 6 is 11. So she only needs 2 covers to be a champion, and that is where I'm excited. Again, we're going to root more for Deadpool just because, but if we get Agatha and we get 2 hits on her in the legendary recruit tokens right here, that will be able to make her a champion. And here we go. If you guys are ready, we're at 79 latest Legends tokens. We're probably going to draw until we get 3 results. Depending on what they are, though, it really depends. So if we get if the first 3 hits are all on Deadpool, we might keep going. So let's root for that. If you guys are ready, it is all up to you. The viewer luck is in your hands, and we're going to do this. We're going to draw. Let's see how many draws does it take to get the very first 5-star hit. We've been running really good. I think we were about 1 in 6 last time. Draw number 1. Let's go. There's hit on Domino. Claim that. Already got a bonus. Very good. That is a 200 shards on Dr. Bong, so half of a level for him. And again, we need a few cover levels to get to that Deadpool along his progress. Draw number 2 is 4-star Human Torch. Okay. 3. It is already a 5-star. You guys absolutely brought in the viewer luck once again. Who do you think it's going to be? Man, I don't even know. Usually I guess, and usually I'm wrong. So you guys put your guess in the comments. You've got 5 seconds to type it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Deadpool, we got the hot pool, purple ability. That's exactly the one we wanted to hit first, if at all possible. A beautiful distraction. His purple ability is the one we were lowest on, and that'll fill in a little bit of a gap. So that puts him at a total of roughly 9 covers. Claim it. Already with the 5-star hit, and we started at 79. You guys are ready. Let's go. Keep it going. All right, Gertrude. Black Cat. Perfect Plan. Wiccan. Is Wiccan now updated to be a feeder for Agatha? I think he is. And that'll help as well, because I don't have him set as a favorite if I need to. Multiple Man. Okay. Got a bonus. I'll take those 50 shards for Hot Pool, which is great because that puts him at 1,240 total. That's roughly 1/4 of a whole. Well, I guess I should say it's 2.5 covers worth roughly total. So let's claim that. Cool. Keep going here. Iron Fist. Managing your shards is a big deal. I probably make a bigger emphasis about it than is required, but Hydra Stomper. But it has helped me be really efficient with draws and covers and planning for champion levels and creating a champion with the most, I think, the most efficient process you can go about it. Blob. It also requires a lot of patience and it's kind of hard to do, so it's not for everyone. 4-star Blade. Okay, let's get ready for a 5-star. We got to get the results and odds in our favor. Totally awesome Hulk. With the bonus, 100 shards for the 4-star. Nice, nice. There's Jubilee. Professor X with the Halloween cover feature. Prowler. Okay, we started at 79. Are we 15 draws in? We need to hit another 5 pretty quick to keep our odds going. There's Kingpin. And there you go. All I had to do was get needy about it, and the game listens to you. Hit it. Okay, Nova, and that's his black ability. So that's really important because that means Nova is able to get championed, and that is great news. Claim it. That is his 13th cover technically, so we will champion him toward the end of this, or maybe I'll save it for the next video. We'll see, but we gotta focus on a hot pool for the most part for our next 5-star hit. You guys need to concentrate that viewer luck. Let's make it happen. A hit on Agatha would be great as well, but we're focusing on hot pool as much as possible. Totally awesome Hulk with a nice bonus, a full level on Dr. Bong. Cool. Great. That'll really get him moving closer to what we need for hot pool's shards. Rhino. Rhino Might. Cosmo. I think he can be champed. I'll have to go take a look at that. Sandman. I have to be careful with my ISO now for the first time in like forever. I used to have 12 million some at some point, got way behind on the game, and now the game has surpassed me big time. And you guys are back with another 5-star hit. Oh man, who is it going to be? I feel like it's going to be Agatha this time, but I have no idea. And hit it. Okay, it's another hit on Nova. His black ability, Xandarian World Mind, which is great because that is going to be a champion level, and you know the first champion level is a legendary token. So that's kind of a level him up plus a free draw, and what a bonus. Absolutely amazingly perfect bonus to keep up the I was just getting concerned with the speed at which we're getting Nova versus Deadpool, and the bonus shards came in amazing. What a hit. Okay, so we can claim that. That's a whole nother level on him. Wow. All right. So let's keep drawing. We want to try to avoid Nova now. No offense. It's nice to level him up, and I think he actually benefits from higher levels in which he tanks and is in front to do damage, by the way. We'll look at his abilities in a little bit. So, Professor X. And let's see. So we started with 79. We're at 56. Let's draw one more here and count things up. Nick Fury. Another bonus. Excellent. 1,700 shards even. Okay. Claim that. 55. Oh, wow. Here it is. I think this one's got to be Agatha. It could, but let's root for Deadpool just in case. Oh, man. All right. I think our odds are good. Go. Oh, Nova again. All right. That's okay. Another black. Is that 3 black in a row? Cool. Oh my gosh. Another 500 bonus for Hot Pool. This is insane. You guys are really brought the viewer luck in. And every time I get concerned we're hitting too hot on Nova instead of Hot Pool heats it up. Amazing. So we're at 54. We started at 79. That means we've made, what, 25 draws? So in 25 draws, we have 4 hits on 5 stars. Is that right? So are we at right about 1 in 6? I guess it kind of depends. We're running hot. I think what we're going to do is keep going. Let's just keep going. See if we can get more 5 stars here and really analyze if we're going to stop after the next one. 4-star Gamora. Oh, wow. It's already a hit. You guys are the best. Viewer luck in full force. Here we go. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. Concentrate. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Hot Pool's yellow. Fair trade. Great hit. That is so good. We can claim that, and we're going to take a real quick stop to see where we're at on our total levels and decide if we can do any more. We might have to keep going is what I'm thinking here, but let's look. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is let's go to our roster and favorites, because that'll be a nice shortcut to, first of all, look at Dr. Bong. So he's at 1745. Let's just go ahead and level him up. Should be 4 levels. 2, 3, and 50 hero points. Look what's next. All right, we got all the way up here for Hot Pool being the next reward on Dr. Bong's champion progress, and we need about 255 shards to get there. And the way we're going, that won't be too bad. Now, let's look at Hot Pool. So, he's at 231, and look at all those shards now. Unbelievable. That is 4 covers plus 200 towards another cover. So if he's at 4, 231 is 10 right now, the way he's sitting already. And what do we have? 1 natural hit on a cover for him, being his yellow. So is he at 11 total? Let's figure that out real quick. So again, he's at 6 plus 4 is 10. Clear as can be. And Deadpool in here twice. That's right. We started with the purple. Then we got the yellow. So if this is the way it's going, this is great. This will be This will be where we want to stop because everything is in perfect alignment to continue on. Everybody's like, oh man, why would you stop now? Everything's in perfect alignment for the next video. And I'll save it so that we can make kind of a excitement point of making a champion out of Nova. And then we'll keep drawing because we need 2 covers on Hot Pool and we need 2 covers on Agatha. And with the legendary tokens that we have, and we can basically have a run from 50 or more. That'll be a perfect scenario. That'll be in the next video. Make sure and hit like if you want to have this continued, and definitely subscribe to this channel specifically. If you're subscribed here, you'll see when the next video drops, and we'll get another champ or 2 out of this. Great job today with the viewer luck. I can't say it enough. Appreciate you guys. We will see you next time.